Hey, what's up, folks? This is Ken Ledesma with the Nerdvana Experience. I got a special guest on this episode, Jay Jamal. He producer of this podcast. Been one of my best friends for years at this point, and he come through and kicking it with me today on the show. Uh,
Going on, everybody? Appreciate you having me, partner.
yeah, it ain't shit. So let's go and get this episode started. We stop talking about this game news first. Um, what's today's date? The third. Today, June 3rd. Uh, Street Fighter 6 came out yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
and I'm real biased when it comes down to games, like especially fun games. But Street Fighter 6 is one of the best fighting games I ever played, besides Dead or Alive. But compared to Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6 is one of the best games that came out. The review embargo came up on Street Fighter 6 like a couple of days ago, and all the major reviewers, IGN, Metacritic, everybody gave it just like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Like that
Mm-hmm.
just super fun. Like the only thing I ain't really do yet was World Tour mode. That's like the story mode of the game. We create your own character. Cause I was trying to create Michael Jackson, and ain't nobody like made him yet and upload to YouTube. So I don't know the formula, like the recipe to make him. So that's the only reason I ain't do story mode yet. What's funny? I'm for real. I'm trying to make
uh,
Michael Jackson. You played this on yet?
yeah, I was just waiting. Put my little 2 cents in. Yeah, I played it yesterday. It's very entertaining. All I did was World Tour mode, so I made my own character. Try to make it look sort of like me as possible, whatever. But I love the open world. You can just walk around the street. You literally can fight in the street now. That's what's so amazing to me. You can fight old ladies, old men. And I think you can fight kids if you want, if they got a level. So,
Nine full. Did
so
you do them? Did you do them fights yet? With against like the other creative people?
nah, I ain't did that yet. I really been taking it slow with Street Fighter 6. I was just all I had time to do so far was just experience World Tour
Them ain't
mode.
garbage.
And
That would have been one of the first things I did. Was try to fight somebody. That would have been one of the first things I did. Bro, watch when I make Michael Jackson, bro. He gonna be one of the coldest people on there. I'm really gonna make Michael Jackson because like Defo got Ice Spice in the game. I seen somebody make 50 Cent.
what?
Like Defo with the creator character. They on man. Defo they
I ain't
going.
seen not one. I'm gonna have to look into that. He said Ice
Yeah,
Spice.
they got
Oh,
her. They get her like she is in real life and everything. I'm just ready to make Michael Jackson. Yeah, so yeah, that jump fun. Um,
But yeah, like you said, my opinion on Street Fighter 6, I absolutely love the customization options. Anybody who know me when it comes to like games, I'm big on
this man.
customizations. Um, I absolutely love the open world edition, like I mentioned earlier. It's fresh. It reminds you of like the modern games today, like Fortnite and stuff like that. Like you said, IGN gave it a 9, which is amazing. Uh, I feel like it'll be great for casual slash beginners who just not getting into Street Fighter. And also like the experts and the pros, they're gonna enjoy it at a high level
Yeah,
because Street Fighter, come
that's what
on
the
now.
new controller layout is. Like they got three different controller layout. Dynamic, if you just
Hmm.
want to like mash buttons and do
Modern and
right.
classic.
So I play on classic because I ain't garbage, so I don't need modern mode or
Right.
dynamic. But yeah, they're just fun. Have you played any Ratchet and Clank game before?
Oh yeah, definitely back in the day.
What about the one that came out on PlayStation 4?
Nah, see when they got to
See,
that one, I kind of grew out of it.
so
I know
what
like
about
the last one I played, it was on PS3. I forgot the name. I think he went back in time or
yeah,
something.
it's a whole bunch of Ratchet and Clanks on PS3. Like they got the
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty. That's my favorite one. They're too fun.
Uh,
But uh last year Ratchet and Clank came out with, well, I think it was like launch year title for the PS5, Ratchet and Clank
hmm.
Rift Apart. Uh they just announced on
I heard
Twitter
about that.
that it's coming to PC in July on the 26th. So now I'm able to finally play that junk. Uh Chris, he played it last year, and I'm like that was one of the best Ratchet and Clank games he played. I bet it is because like the graphics, like the way that game even look at this point, Ratchet, you can actually see the fur on his main ears and everything. Now. So,
Mm.
That's one I can't wait. Man, I can't super wait to play that because that's one of my favorite franchises from PlayStation.
So I wonder if Unreal Engine 5 did the dynamics on
Bro,
it.
nine
Probably
out
not.
of 10, that's the
I
engine
think
they use from the way they jump look. I think that's the engine that they use for
yeah,
that jump.
because
It gotta be.
Unreal Engine 5, that junk so realistic. It don't make no sense. I'm like, man.
If they didn't use Unreal 5, they had to use like an in-house engine or something. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't use Unreal 5. Um, what else?
Yeah.
What else? Mortal Kombat 1 got a stress test. I talked about it last week. Uh, it's
Mm-hmm.
only for the Xbox Series S and the X and the PlayStation 5. It's basically a beta, and you fight 1-on-1 against other people because they just basically testing the online. They ain't came out with a release date for it yet. I know for a fact I'm gonna play that jump. I already signed up for it.
So
What's up?
do they have a cutoff where you can
Now it's still open registration. Like,
sign up no
now
more?
you got to have a Warner Brothers
Okay.
account. Sign into your Warner
Mm-hmm.
Brothers account and pick what platform that you want to play on. And if you pick, you get to play it just like with uh, private beta testing. But if
I
you
got you.
pre-order Mortal Kombat 1, like I already did, you automatically get access to the beta automatically in August. So, but the beta only for PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. It ain't for PC. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I ain't,
Yeah, 'cause y'all PC be hacking shit, man. Y'all be breaking
bro. That's exactly what
games
they did with Street
and
Fighter Six.
shit.
With the Street Fighter Six beta, hey, ain't it something like they cracked that junk? And I found out that they cracked the Street Fighter Six beta. I downloaded and started playing it. So that's how I was already able to know how to play
See,
with certain characters and stuff.
y'all PC niggas a different breed, man.
Look,
Yo,
bro, PC where is it? Like, especially if you got like a good rig like how mine's is, man, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, you'll realize that you got all the consoles in one on PC. Um,
yeah.
what else? Dolphin Emulator. You know what Dolphin Emulator is, don't?
I
All
don't.
right, so for people who don't know, and like this man, he don't know. Dolphin Emulator is it's basically like an emulator where you can emulate Nintendo games. So anything from like the Nintendo GameCube, the Nintendo Wii, you can play those games on PC now. And Steam
Mm-hmm.
was gonna release the Dolphin emulator, but Nintendo put out a DMCA notice. Like instantly told them to cease and desist that like you can't release that. Nintendo real strict on like you can't even
Um,
make mods for Nintendo games because they find out you made mods for Nintendo games and you're a YouTuber, they instant copyright strike you. They don't play none of it. So now if you want to download the Dolphin
yeah.
emulator, you got to download from the website. You can't download from Steam no more. They put a cease and desist on it. So ain't no more of that shit.
That's the that's the Asian mafia over there. Hopefully this don't get flagged for me saying that it's a joke. Don't take it serious.
Man, look, them folks,
You know how them.
Nintendo's so strict, like especially when it comes down like to Mario, man, they don't play none of that. Like Nintendo, like right, it's the number one selling gaming company. They beat Sony and Microsoft every console generation. So
Hmm.
yeah,
I mean, because of their reputation and how long they've been in it, and they got a good what's the word I'm looking for? Customer feedback.
bro,
That's the
not
right
even
word.
only that. It's the catalog that they got, and
That
they
too.
make
Yeah.
games like for kids. So like when parents and stuff go out there and buy games and stuff, they get Nintendo games because like it's more kid friendly and stuff like that. So like Mario, Splatoon, Zelda, what else? Donkey Kong. It's all Kirby, Animal Crossing. It's all
Hmm.
types of kid friendly games that's for Nintendo. Um, next week. So next week, I think June 8th. What day that is? Thursday or Wednesday or something like that. June.
That's
Yeah, June 8th.
that's
Yeah, so
Thursday.
next week on June 8th, Summer Game Fest showcase happening. That's basically the new E3.
Mm.
Cause this year is no like just like last year, there's no more E3. So next
Is it because of that scandal?
yeah, so it ain't no more E3 no
Damn.
more.
Damn.
So uh Jeff Keighley, he the host and the event planner for the Game Award that come on every year in December. He organizing this event too. So it's gonna be like 40, it's gonna be like 2 hours long. And they say it's gonna be like 40 publishers are gonna be there, like Capcom, EA, PlayStation, Xbox, all the
Mm.
major publishers gonna be there announcing and showing gameplay for a new game. Uh,
They gonna mash all that in 2 hours?
yeah.
God damn.
And the first official gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1 gonna be revealed next week too at the Summer Game Fair.
Mm.
So we're gonna finally see how the new Mortal Kombat play. I hope it play. I hope Mortal Kombat 1 plays so crazy to the point where I can have you in a combo for so long it takes 50% of your health. Just like Mortal Kombat X.
See, that's that PC nigga in
Now, now, come, now, now, come Mortal Kombat X, like you had to real deal play that junk. Like if you had the right character, let's say you had somebody like Liu Kang, for instance. If you had Liu Kang in Mortal
you.
Kombat X, one combo that's almost all your health. That's like 50% of your health if you play with him right. So like you can't do that in Mortal Kombat 11. So that's what a lot of people was complaining about in Mortal Kombat 11. So hopefully with this new Mortal Kombat, they have Shang Tsung fight like how he's supposed to fight, and I can just be just go crazy on this. And I can't wait. They even said that what's his name, Jeff Keighley. He even said it's like 3 to 4 pretty big announcements. So I think one of them announcements gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6. I think they finna finally go on and announce it, because about 2 years ago,
2023. Yeah,
yeah,
well, if anything, it'll be a teaser because they already teased it because they said it's finally getting
you know
worked
what I was
on.
about to say.
So
So like a couple years ago, what last year, the year before last, they had already announced they're working on it. So man,
yeah, that was
bro,
last
it's
year.
been 10 years since bro they've been playing.
It was actually around this time last year when
See,
they announced it. So yeah, it's time for a little teaser
bro,
video.
Grand Theft Auto 5 came out in 2013. It's literally been 10 years since that game came out. That game I've seen
Dog,
three generations.
I got a whole story about that. I remember the release date. I was damn, what happened?
Ain't nothing. I'm
Hello,
still here.
we
Yeah,
still
nigga,
on?
come on.
We
Yeah,
good?
we straight.
I guess my computer was just tripping. But back to the story. I got the release date. It came out. I think it was like September or something. Reason I remember because I was in college at the time, TSU up in
Uh
Nashville.
huh.
Man, the line was so long at GameStop. We stayed out there like a good two
Oh
hours
yeah,
just to get it.
bro. That's one thing I miss about
Man.
GameStop, like them midnight releases, bro. Cause Carl and
Hmm.
Deers, they went to GameStop for the midnight release for Mortal Kombat X. And Carl even competed in a
Hmm.
tournament and won a T-shirt and the game for free and everything up there. In one of the
Man.
midnight releases, and I'm like, how does man win when the game just came out and he didn't play the beta and he already won it? That man cheap.
That's one. Yeah,
So
that's
yeah,
amazing.
so if they do announce the new Grand Theft Auto this year, it's been 10 years in the making. Folks, at this point, tired. It's some folks that still play Grand Theft Auto 5 faithfully, but I'm not one of those people. Because like, it's only so much you can do on that. And, bruh, been playing the same game for 3
Yeah.
console generations. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Xbox One,
Hmm.
Xbox... Nah, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series. So, like, 3
Hmm.
console generations. So, I'm kind of burnt out on that, junk. So, I don't know what the
Yeah.
other two or three might be. I'm just ready to watch it. Hey man, so moving on to the current events. What's your thought on that stuff with Envy and Gunplay?
Man, you know what? I didn't see with Gunplay, but I did see with Rick Ross. And I say Rick Ross is a comedian, bro. Like, bro, Rick Ross too damn funny, man. The man told him, man, what he say? Your wife need a job. She could be my more paddle shiner or some shit like that, bro. I'm like, who says that, bro? like,
Somebody green the hell.
like, damn. And I don't even know what every response was.
um,
That's the last I seen
yeah,
of
you
it.
know he was just
So
going.
you know more about it than I do. So let us in the
So
listeners
so
know what's
so
going on.
basically, Envy and Ross been going back and forth because of the car show they've been having, and
Mm,
Envy been in the studio, like at the Breakfast Club studio. He had an officer Ricky, like he had an officer suit on with a pop belly and stuff, walking around the studio talking like Rick Ross.
I saw that. Yeah,
So
I saw that.
they just been going back and forth. But uh Envy ended up saying something like, if you supposed to be a boss, one of your partners got to GoFundMe and you're a boss, like it shouldn't have been a read. They got to GoFundMe if you helping your people like you say you would. So that's how Gunplay came into the conversation, and he recorded the conversation that they had on the phone. What's his name? Charlemagne called Gunplay
Mm-hmm.
and with Envy on the phone, and Gunplay was like, "Hey, bro, how did I get involved in it?" And then he was talking about it and said, Gunplay said he was gonna smack shit out of Envy. I'm like, man, that shit went left instantly because they were calling each other brother and everything. And then that man said, "Man, I'll smack shit out of you about that." But the reason he was like that because
Yeah, cause
his daughter, having heart problems and stuff like that, and his wife put up a
mm-hmm,
GoFundMe. So anybody will be like
mm-hmm.
feeling some type of way, especially if your wife come like, "Oh, why he had to bring this up?" And our baby going through what she going through. So
Yeah, I
anybody,
feel gonna play on
yeah. So
that, like,
anybody that go feel that type of way. But like Envy was saying, he didn't say none about. He didn't say who it was. He just said if you was a boss and your partner put up a GoFundMe, that should have never happened. Like he didn't say no names and stuff like that. So
come on now, social media, all folks gotta do is look up. It ain't they. You saw how easy it was for them to find if it was gunplay.
yeah,
So, bro, you knew it. Every knew what he was doing, bro. That was out of pocket, bro.
yeah, he
Like,
apologized
you
to
don't
him.
know what type of relationship. Yeah, he don't know what type of relationship Rick Ross and Gunplay having. They probably not. They probably not even on speaker terms. Who know? They grown men doing their own
Yeah,
thing.
and when your kid going through something, I don't got kids, so I don't know how it is like personally, but I can imagine like if you got kids and your kids going through like anything like that, having heart surgery and shit like that, your mind ain't really you don't got time for those type of games to be brought up in bullshit like that.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah, I got kids, but thank thank God they ain't going through nothing like that. I can just
So
imagine,
know what I'm
like,
saying?
bro, you trying to, you talking about my family at this point, like, it's no holds barred, bro. When I see you, it's on
See,
sight,
at that
basically.
point, it's past the internet shit. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say when I see you, yeah, it's gonna be a conversation. What happened after that conversation, who knows? But I'm definitely gonna talk to you, most definitely.
yeah. So
So,
yeah, I just hope they able to. From my understanding, they worked it out. I just hope they don't get no far in the neck. We don't got time to be seeing them two people just going each. Cause actually, Gunplay he really just caught a straight for no reason.
yeah, exactly.
So it was supposed to be between Envy and what's his name Ross. So like,
So let me ask you this: what was Envy response to what Ross said about Envy
hey,
wife?
he had stopped. Like at this point, he had stopped talking about it. Like he had stopped replying to
Ah, so Ross
yeah,
was.
yeah. So he started replying. Man, ain't nobody finna be getting online
Hey,
talking about my wife, and I don't reply to that. Man, fuck that.
bro, what?
They're just
Damn,
like
Envy.
they're just
So,
like me and you getting into it. And I get online talking about your wife and shit. You gonna answer?
oh, yeah, I'm gonna come see
Yeah,
your
see,
ass.
know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Yeah.
he ain't none of this shit. But
Nah,
hopefully,
man. So damn, he just
yeah, Ross won that shit.
damn. So Envy just stopped. Damn, Ross, the biggest boss, bro. Rookie Rose, bro.
This man ain't dumb as
Shout
hell.
out my nigga Rose.
Hell no.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
So, did you take the girls to see the Little Mermaid?
I have not yet at least.
Man, hey, look.
You know what's funny? My mom was just talking about that when I seen it yesterday. I had told her how you ended up taking your niece,
Yeah,
right?
that giant.
Check this out. I said, yeah, I know my partner, my best friend, he took his niece as an excuse to go see it. He really want to see his
I
damn
swear.
self.
I swear. Man,
Yeah.
and look, even though she young and didn't understand what was going on, I was loving all this shit. Like usually Disney remakes that they be doing of like I don't care about them remaking like Disney movies. That's their property, that's their money, they can do whatever. But from
Hmm.
1989 to 2000, it's a Disney Renaissance. That's when they came up with the best animated movies for kids ever from Disney. That's
Hmm.
why it's called the Disney Renaissance. So in 1989, The Little Mermaid started it. So Little Mermaid is one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. So I was already ready to hate this joint. But when I kept seeing the trailers, I
Damn.
started liking it. I was like, hey, this joint might be fresh. But then I saw another trailer where they showed Flounder and Sebastian, like the crab and the fish. I was like, I hate it. But when I
Yeah.
went to the movie and saw that movie, I was like, hey, this movie fresh. Yeah, I was like, bro, I was like, that joint too fresh. And
Knowing me, I'm gonna wait till it get on Disney Plus.
yeah,
Knowing
9 times
me.
10 gonna be on Disney Plus. But uh, over Memorial Day weekend, that jump brought in $117 million, and it became the number
Damn.
one movie in the country. And in like the fifth or fourth, I think it's the fifth, the number five or four, I can't remember, but it's the fifth highest opening day for Memorial Day weekend. It's the fifth. Cause I'm looking at it now. So
Yeah, they be Fast and
yeah,
Furious.
it's the
Damn.
it's the number one movie. So back in 2019, when the Lion King, anybody that know me, bro, the Lion King,
Mm-hmm.
1994, they know that's my favoriteest movie of all time. I know that movie word from word, line by line, verbatim, because I don't watch that jump so many times.
Hold up. Did you say favorites? You just came up with a
Yeah,
word
bro,
like that.
bro. I pay for Disney Plus only for the Lion King. That's crazy, ain't it? I think telling folks, I tell my dad all the time, like, bro, I pay for Disney Plus for the year only to watch the Lion King in
Mm-hmm.
HD 4K whenever I want to. And folks be like, that's a waste of money,
Mm.
but man, fuck that. So when the 2019 version of that movie came out, I was like, man. And then when James Earl Jones, the original voice for Mufasa, came back, I was like, oh, they just gonna be fresh. Saw that movie, bro.
Mm.
I hated every moment of that movie with the fiber of my being because with
Damn.
them lions didn't have no type of emotion in their face. Nala was Beyonce was Nala in this movie. They gave her extra
Yeah, I
lines,
see it.
bro. They gave her extra lines that she didn't even have in the original movie. I was like, why Beyonce talking so much? I was like, I don't like
You
this,
know what's funny? We my wife, my stepdaughter Gigi, Marie and Gigi, we went to go see Lion King in theaters. I think release week. I hated it too. It, it wasn't good. Just to sum it up, it just
bro.
wasn't.
One none of this shit good. I was like, bro, this movie,
And it had zero replay value.
bro.
Like
They didn't have no emotions,
you probably you probably could pay me to rewatch that movie.
bro. Bro, that movie was so ass, bro, to the point where I'm like, man, this ain't even Lion King for real. Bro, Scar wasn't even Scar for real in that movie. I'm like, man, I was like, Scar, he ain't even seen Be Prepared like he did in the original. I'm like, bro, I was waiting for that. I'm like, let's see how they, I was like,
You said you
I was like, let's see how he finna bump this jump. Cause Scar bumped Be Prepared. He bumped that jump. I was waiting for that jump. I'm like, all right, man, that jump,
that Joe went to the next scene. You're
bro,
like, hold on, where
that
is
jump
it?
didn't even get played. I'm like, oh my fucking goodness, bro. So I didn't even watch that jump. Um, you know who Queen is, the rock band?
Yeah,
Do you listen to their songs?
and I know. No. Go lots.
This man was just about to lie.
I know who they are, but I don't know those
I ain't
songs.
even
I ain't
saying
gonna
lie.
lie.
Carl put me on Queen at one point, and I had started listening to him on my own. Then when Bohemian Rhapsody came out to the movie, like that.
You know what? That's what I should have said because Bohemian Rhapsody was in my head, but I ain't want to be wrong on podcast.
Man, look,
Saying like,
ain't nothing
nah,
wrong
nigga,
with being wrong with
Bohemian
podcast.
Rhapsody a group.
Look, ain't nothing wrong with being wrong on
Hey,
podcast. Ain't like we the news. Shit.
hey, wait,
Hey, if
hey.
I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm like, oh well,
But
shit.
yeah, I know Bohemian Rhapsody. I know that movie that came out years ago, Bohemian Rhapsody with
Man,
Freddie Mercury. That's the
I don't
name,
watch
right?
them. I watched them about 4 5 times, but
So I'm familiar with them.
I love Queen. They're one of my favorite rock bands. Um,
But you said they catalog on sale or something like
yeah,
that,
they
right?
from good. They in talks to sell their catalog for $1.1 billion. That's a lot of, bro. That's a lot of money. I would have instantly sold it.
Right, it is.
So $1.1 billion
Damn,
divided by the remaining four members of Queen that's still alive. Cause Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, he died uh
that's
years ago.
250 million off rip.
Uh-huh.
Damn,
So that's about what it's worth. How famous and how popular Queen is, man. That's about right. That's about right. Some folks won't even sell their
mm,
catalog, but shit, if I was one of them, I do this shit. They old.
hell yeah, for a billion.
Uh,
No, Justin Bieber, he sold his for what, like 100, 200 million, something
I
like
didn't
that.
even know he sold his catalog.
Yeah,
Wait a minute, how can you do that? Like, did he own his mouse?
I
Do you
don't
gotta
know.
own your mouse to sell your catalog? Well, I don't know how this shit work.
Yeah, I can say I ain't read the whole article. I just saw the title. I was like, damn,
And
this nigga young as hell, still in his catalog.
he still got more singing to do if he decide
So
to.
do
Who was that, bro?
this what this. Oh, don't cut. He trying to cut the computer off. Why you ain't with your mom? Oh, you just see now. You see for the listeners listening, my little toddler just walked in and she trying to crash the podcast, but we ain't gonna let her. We ain't gonna let her.
Oh, Gianna.
All right, we can go on move forward.
So in the midst of me doing like the research, what news to talk about, I was reading about like the AI stuff, and I found
Mm,
out some more. There are a lot of people a lot of head people like warning people about AI. Talk about how dangerous it can be.
mm-hmm.
Like Elon Musk,
Yeah.
the former Google CEO, Jeffrey Hinton, Bill Gates, all these folks talking about how like potentially it can be harmful to like the world if AI keep developing at the pace that it's doing. And they ain't lying, bro. AI can make pictures for you. AI can make you sound like somebody.
Mm-hmm.
AI can record
Mm-hmm.
songs, bro. Pretty soon, humans ain't gonna be needed for work no more. If it keep developing
Mm-hmm.
at the way that it's going, and
Most
and that's
definitely.
what makes it scary. Like AI mixed with that Neuralink stuff, that brain implant that.
Brain.
So
Mm-hmm.
just
Yep.
imagine if they cause like they already got approved to start testing on people for the Neuralink. That's owned by Elon Musk. That's his thing. And so if they
Right.
start testing that and they integrate AI with it, man, it ain't no telling these folks to be cyborgs around here, like doing type of all types of stuff. I'll be, man, look, I ain't trying to be, cause just the thought of it, fool, just the thought of a scary fool, like just the thought of a scary. I ain't just saying a lie.
I'm gonna tell you like this: we already waist deep in it, so it ain't no point of no return. It's just gonna keep evolving. It's gonna keep going, and it's gonna put folks out of work. Now the people like the Elon Musk of the world, they fine because hell, they the ones who gonna regulate. They still gonna have a job. Oh Lord, go with your mom. Back to what I was saying. The Elon Musk of the world, they fine. It's people like me and you, like mainly like let's say warehousing. Eventually, 10 years from now, or even sooner, you Amazon, they not gonna have all these workers no more. They're gonna have robots. Even on my job, we got robots now. What they consider robots. It's basically like this. What's the proper word for it? It's this thing they built. Basically, it has wheels on it and it hold crates on it, and it has like an iPad on it where you can just tell it what to do, and it go in the aisles. The thing is, you still have to physically pick the product you need and put it in the crate, but the robot is already on each aisle for you. So it's like a beginner
So
stage,
basically, it's like a
but
caveman robot.
it basically, yeah. And then 10 years from now, it's gonna have legs and it's gonna start picking itself. It's like, no.
Man,
We at the point of no return, man. It's just gonna keep getting because with AI, like I'll follow a couple guys on Twitter that gives AI news. Every week it's a new development.
yep.
It's a new breakthrough. It's weekly. It's not monthly. It's not, seasonally. It's every week they come out with something new when it comes to this AI, which is it's gonna be a benefit for some people, and for some people it's gonna be hindering. So
Man, it's always
sit back, sit back, eat your popcorn, and watch the world blow up.
hell no, man. Said watch the world blow up. Look, it's always It's always two sides to a coin, bro. It's always a good side and a bad side, pros and cons. Cause AI may come in
Yep.
handy, like AI may real deal be beneficial, man. But on that other side of that coin, bro, man, some catastrophic shit.
It's like it's like when the internet first got popular.
Mm-hmm. Damn, I ain't think about
You
that.
got it's a yeah, the internet is a huge benefit for us all for the most part. You also have the dark web, so it benefits your criminals or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you said, in this earth, it's always got to be a balance. You got to take the good with the bad.
Man.
You know,
Yeah, so
it's just advancement, man. Just advancement.
oh Larry, I hear Gianna.
Man, ruining the whole
No,
podcast.
it just
And nobody came together.
no, it ain't ruining. She just here. She's part of the show now. Um, you heard about the black teenager who was shot in the head and the arm by that 84
Hmm.
84 year old white dude.
But knocking on the wrong
Yeah,
house,
so
that's
his
crazy.
name Ralph Yall or something. Ralph Yall, that's his name. And he was shot in the head and in the arm on April 13th of this year for ringing on the wrong doorbell. This past Monday, he walked in a brain injury awareness event, and it was his first time um, being in public since he's been shot. And when I was looking at the video and reading the article, like he actually looked, you could tell he was shot, but he ain't maimed or nothing. He like you could like he's still back to normal. And
Hmm.
that 84-year-old, he pled not guilty. Like he haven't been officially not guilty, but bruh, he 84 years old and
Man,
shot that boy.
all I gotta say, Zachariah got to let it time.
Hmm.
That's proof right there. You literally shoot this young man, and you gonna say not guilty?
Yep.
Man, how's you not guilty? Like what? Like what? And what by what law, even American law, what will make him not guilty? Like, yeah, he has the right to plead not guilty, but come on,
Yeah, that
bro.
what he did. He
Like
pled not guilty. Now I think they're gonna try to use his
all the
age. I think they're
evidence
gonna use his age in his defense.
is old, my bro. If your old ass got enough strength to lift a gun, shoot a gun, and take the recoil, your ass can take that penalty for almost murdering that young
Hey,
man.
bro, he ain't shoot him once. He got shot in the head and in the arm, so he shot him twice.
So he know exactly what he was
Yep.
doing. Come on now.
Yep.
Come on, man. We know what time it is. We know what time it is.
I'm just happy that he didn't die and he survived and he actually doing better. Cause 14 years old to be shot in the head and still
Mhm.
survive, it's a reason why you still here. It
Oh
ain't
yeah.
the most
He
I ain't he
he
ain't
ain't
take you
finished
up
his
out of here
mission.
yet. It's a reason why he still wants you on the earth. So
Yeah, he still got a mission.
yep.
But man, a whole 70-year difference. And you know, come on
Yeah.
now, what time period he was
Oh
in.
yeah, when he was our age, you already know what was up.
Come on now. He done hung a couple niggas in his
Uh-huh.
lifetime. Spat on a couple. Come on now. He just saw it as an opportunity for an honest mistake. Like that's an honest mistake, knocking on the wrong house. Like,
Man.
come on.
And
Me personally, I never done that before, but I mean, he's 14. Like, he probably was on his phone and wasn't thinking about it like
hey
that.
man, these new kids
It
different.
could have been a house that it could have been a house that looked similar to a house he was trying to go to. So
Then it ain't like he was trying to knock on the door to rob him or nothing. It was just it
exactly,
was
the
just a
man
simple
didn't
mistake.
have no. Yeah, he wasn't aggressive. No gun. They didn't find no weapon on him.
So
He
he was
just
looking
shot
for
him
his brothers.
twice at that.
So so
Got shot twice. That's
hey
crazy.
let's move on to this main event. This is what I really want to talk about.
Oh man,
this,
man.
this,
Hold on, man. Hey, we got the which one we gonna start with first? We gonna do
we'll talk about
Raw or we gonna
we're
do
gonna go over. We'll
SmackDown?
talk about Monday Night Raw. So
Okay.
all right. So Miz versus Ricochet, bruh. The Miz I've been seeing on Twitter. Folks say that the Miz unlocking DLC, bro. Cause he was wrestling so good, bro.
Bro, that man did a hair corona, bro.
Bro, me and Deers, my brother, were just on the phone before we started this episode, and we were talking about the Miz because he was like he didn't know that the Miz was like a safe wrestler, like he ain't never been injured. And I'm like, bro, the Miz is a safe wrestler.
Right.
That's why he ain't never been injured because he's safe. But they will make him extra
Yeah.
cold. They will make him extra cold. Miz
Mhm.
like now in the new age of wrestlers, bro, the Miz like one of the best wrestlers out there, bro. Especially
Oh
especially
yeah.
when he want to show it. Ricochet, I don't like that man.
Damn, you don't like
Hell
Ricochet?
nah, that might be flipping and stuff. Like I don't like Ricochet.
That man is highly entertaining, bro. I like Ricochet. I like the fact that he qualified for Money in the
That's what I
Bank.
super
It's
don't
good
like.
for his career. I mean, it's time. Come on now. He been in there for a good while. He's still in the mid card picture. But for him to be in the Money in the Bank to qualify, I think that's good for his
Hey
career.
fool,
Because Miz done it all. He
he
come
can
on,
do it
he a
again.
grand. What
Fuck,
is it? He a 2-time Grand Slam champ. It's time in his career for Miz to start putting the younger talent over. And for him to put Ricochet over for Money in the Bank was the right call.
man,
But you skipped something entirely. I want to talk about. I want to talk about that entrance Seth Rollins came in with.
bro. Seth Rollins, the world heavyweight
The
champion,
man
man.
came through. The man came through the crowd lit, so lit. The man ripped his pants talking over the barricade.
Nah, that ain't why he ripped his pants. He be wearing his wife clothes. That's why he ripped his pants. Fucking
Bro, them Johns was like thin pleather. Like
like
it
said
didn't even look
pleather.
like real leather. It looked like that plastic leather, bro. Like this, like this shit you put on when you go to like Party City and you get like a table cover. That's what his material, his pants look like, bro.
Bro, Seth Rollins becoming world heavyweight champion is one of the best calls that the upper management in WWE made recently. That it
Oh, he
nobody
was
else,
Papa H, man.
bro, nobody else on Raw or in the WWE for that matter deserve to be world heavyweight champion more than Seth Rollins. Nobody.
Because Seth Rollins reached a point in his career where he didn't even need a title for like the past 4 years to stay relevant, to stay on the top, to stay on everybody's forefront of who's the top wrestler, who ain't got a belt. Come on, look at the crowd. It don't matter what city or what country this man go to. Everybody gonna sing that man's song to the top of their
Man,
lungs. That's
bro, I'll
crazy.
be at the house singing that joint. I'm like, hey, this just,
Bro, I do
bro,
too.
bro, I'll be at the house singing that
You
joint.
know, Seth my favorite wrestler right now.
Man,
So everybody be there. We be whoa.
bro, I'll be at the house singing this shit
Energy,
by
bro.
dance. I'm like, bro, I didn't think about it. I'll be singing that without even trying to sing. It'd be unintentional, like a mother. I'd just be singing that joint.
Yeah.
Man,
But I thought AJ coming out showed some sportsmanship that was cool because down the line, where they partner up Monday, but down the line they might, hey, years from now they might be a tag team. Who
man, that might
knows?
really bake me.
Maybe when the OC get through, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I didn't know he gonna come out. Because everybody like, what's the point of the draft? You
Yeah,
know,
no, I don't lie. I
you
was like,
gonna
what the fuck?
still
That might
show
on
him up.
Smackdown. What the fuck you going on? But
Then I got a hot take. This is just my thoughts. So I'm thinking Rollins gonna have a title defense at Money in the Bank, and I'm thinking Big Dom might get a shot.
ooh,
Cause think
Big
about
Dominic
it,
Mysterio.
Finn Balor, he had a shot in the tournament. He lost his chance in the tournament. Damian Priest, I don't know if the list was doing not. Damian Priest getting his shot Monday
Mm-hmm.
because he answered self-open
Yep.
challenge. So they only leave one more fighter in Judgment Day to challenge him for the belt. Why not Dominic Mysterio? I mean,
Big Dom, bro.
he ain't. I mean, you could go and say he main event all the heat he getting. Like he getting the response from the crowd. So you might as well. Why not for ratings? He can showcase a new move set or something. So that's just what I think.
Man,
Maybe Seth might not even have a defensive Money
he
in the
better.
Bank. But
Tribal Chief gonna be there.
if I was booking it, what they did now? Who I don't know who's gonna be his opponent because I don't even
The Almighty Bobby Lashley.
other than
It better be.
where that man at? Like, we ain't seen this man on TV. We ain't seen no tweets. We ain't seen nothing from this man since we ain't even seen him on Smackdown since he got. I
Me
haven't seen
neither.
him on Smackdown since he got drafted there. So I don't know what they I don't know what they doing with Bobby Lashley because they had something brewing for him.
Mm-hmm.
Because back when he was on Raw, I don't know if you remember or not, like a week or two before the draft, him and Bronson Reed, they was in a
Yeah, I
rivalry,
know.
and that started to look kind of all right. They were looking good for Bronson Reed, and so for Bobby Lashley, they kind of put him over, whatever. But we know what happened with that. So right now, I guess they just ain't got nothing for Lashley. I guess they saving Bobby Lashley and Roman Reigns for
SummerSlam
I don't
probably.
know.
Nah, they're gonna be Jimmy. Like, I really think that Jimmy
It's too.
and Roman gonna be like the main event of SummerSlam. Probably.
You said Roman Reigns and
Yeah.
Jimmy. So it's gonna be, it's gotta be, cause it gotta be one of them at least. Either him or Jay or Solo. But now Solo, he staying with him. So
Yeah.
Solo, he ain't turning no time. So I ain't gonna lie. I ain't want to skip. We'll say that for when we get to that part of the show. But damn, I'm everywhere now.
But
All right, let's go. How about
they just
Trish and Zoe Stark alliance?
let's
How you
just
feel
move
about
on.
that?
The women's fatal four
Hello?
tag team title. Uh
What you
Ronda
talking about?
who won?
That man did not hear my
What'd you
question.
say?
I'm talking about Trish and Zoe Stark alliance. How you feel about that one?
Uh, uh,
So you saying that because you didn't see Zoe Stark in NXT.
hey man, Black and Gold
She was
NXT,
very
bro.
good.
Black and Gold NXT. But Trish Stratus though,
Man,
I like Trish as a heel more than a face. Cause
I think everybody
thank
do.
you, Trish. Well, that's that coach. I like,
So
bro.
so this is what I feel. This is what I feel. I feel like it's gonna be Trish and Zoe
Mhm.
versus Becky and Lita gonna come back
Man, I don't
and
want
they're
to see
gonna
that
tag
shit,
team up.
bro. I do not want to see, bro. Lita don't even wrestle the same no more. You know what I used to like about Lita when she did the twist of fate. She looked like she hurt
Yeah.
herself too. She don't even do. It don't even, ain't even like that no more. Cause like she do a twist of fate, she was just
Man,
like,
look at her neck.
man, see, safe.
Look at her neck.
Man.
Shit.
Hey, but
All
Becky
right.
Lynch, she cold though. So
I just feel like this is good for Zoe Stark to build her resume.
bro,
Cause she definitely a future champion. Like definitely.
bro,
Like I know you ain't watching
sure
NXT,
that
but bro,
to come to the main
she
roster,
she got the
to
moves
come to
set.
the main roster and already be teamed up with Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus already. Yeah, they trying to put her in the position.
Yeah. And she beat Nikki Cross on her
Hey, that
debut
don't count.
match. It do count. Nikki Cross, a former women's champion.
Yeah, but no,
You gotta throw
no,
that in
no. That wasn't Nikki Cross. That was Nikki ASH. That's different.
there. Ah, shit. All
Nikki
right.
Cross, Nikki Cross won a women's champion. That's see, Nikki Cross too cold. But
All right,
speaking of
man.
these women's, all right. So the women's fatal four way for the tag team title. Who won it? I forgot. Ronda and Shayna won. Then who
Yep, and I got some keynotes about
who
that
was
match.
who was in
So
that
I'm gonna
match?
say this
Ronda,
much.
Shayna, Raquel.
Okay, you had and Shotzi.
Yeah,
You had Chelsea Green
Sonya Deville.
and Sonya Blade.
Somebody said Sonya
I
Blade,
said
dog.
Sonya Blade. I'm so stupid.
Everybody ready to play want to come at stupid ass.
uh, and who was it? The last team? It was Damage Control.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, how I forget about Bailey, bruh. Hey, I'm tripping. That's Bailey.
So Raquel, she showed she a star. We already knew she been a star. She been ready for singles gold. She really displayed that in the match because she beat everybody ass basically.
Man,
And she should have beat Ronda on New Year's Eve,
show
but we know
shoulda,
why that
show
didn't
shoulda,
happen.
bruh.
Yeah,
The
so
main thing I didn't like for
but so yeah.
the main thing that made that match whack was Ronda and Shayna winning. I didn't like that.
I mean, They was okay. I didn't Raquel and Shotzi. I didn't really want to see them as
Me neither,
champions. I definitely didn't want to see Chelsea Green and Sonya as
but I did.
champions. Now Bailey and Io, it's for a story why they didn't because I can guarantee you this: Io and Bailey, they're gonna fight each
Yeah, they
other.
finna.
Either they're gonna have to fight each other at SummerSlam, possibly.
Yeah, cause Money in the Bank too
Because I
soon.
think I'm trying to think which one. I think Bailey gonna stay heel.
Yeah,
Io gonna
Io
be
gonna be the one that turned on Bailey, and then I ain't gonna like Io no more.
it's gonna be a fake. But here's the thing with Io, she really got the crowd backing her. Cause you remember her match against Bianca at
Yeah, that don't too
Backlash,
far,
bruh. The whole stadium was going for
bro.
Io.
That's how her matches
They were
was,
low
bro.
key,
On
and they were low key booing Bianca.
yeah, because the phone
So
like Bianca. Look, Io when Io name was Io Shirai in NXT, she was bro. That's how her matches was
hmm
when she was Io Shirai in NXT Black and Gold.
yeah,
See, that's what I be saying, bro. You be missing out. Lane.
I'm familiar with her, and I'm familiar
No,
with
no, no,
that.
no, 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 no.
But
Don't be familiar with NXT Black and Gold. You gotta love it like I do. Man, what's wrong with this man? Talk about I'm familiar with. You gotta love this shit. Uh, Dolph Ziggler versus JD McDonough. That match.
hey, I love Ziggler against squash. I absolutely love
That
it,
man
bro.
a former world
Cause Ziggler,
champion,
he
bro.
another one, bro. And that's exactly why I love it. Cause you didn't see JD McDonough in
Nah, I
NXT.
missed it.
JD McDonough was a menace in NXT. In NXT UK, I believe he was a champion, and I believe he beat Walter at the time.
Oh, that man cold as hell.
So
You
they
beat
got
Gunther,
his.
bro. That man.
Oh, so that's what I'm saying. You don't know JD McDonough. So McDonough, yeah. So him squashing Ziggler, that's a good statement, and that's gonna be his first feud. I believe they should make it a feud because I mean, why not?
Uh,
So
damn, I ain't know that.
and JD joining JD eventually. He gonna join the Judgment Day eventually. I just don't know when.
Man, JD end up joining Judgment Day. I don't know how I'm gonna like it. I don't know if I'm gonna hate it or like it because I don't really know him, to be honest.
So, man, he is a very technical wrestler. He
Uh,
he'll break your
Bret Hart,
fingers. He'll break your elbows. He'll break your
but ain't
ankles.
this how Butch is?
Like damn, he
See,
is. But they both from NXT UK though, so they fight like they
so
both
all the
from
folk over there just green hair.
NXT UK. Yeah, that's why I like the UK wrestlers because they real technical. I like technical wrestling. So
So
all right, Cody versus Brock 3. This gotta end in a last man standing match at
fool, I don't
SummerSlam.
even want to see that match,
It got to.
bro.
You know
I'm so
what?
tired of seeing the folk
I
wrestling.
do.
I'm so tired of seeing the folk
I'm gonna tell
wrestling.
you what it need to be. It need to be a last man standing match at SummerSlam, and they need like a personal beef bill for the next 2 months because SummerSlam ain't until 2 months. So Brock, he needs to like mention his family. Cody, excuse me, Cody, he needs to mention how the tribal chief whooped Brock ass all
Ooh,
2022,
yeah, ooh,
and they just need to it need to be. It's already heated. It's already personal, but they need to make it even more. That way, that last matchup, because it's tied at 1-1. Cody won the first one at Backlash, and Brock he just won at
Night of Champions.
what was it? Night of Champions. Yeah.
Man,
So it's 1-1.
they gonna end up Cody gonna end up winning.
But
He gonna end up winning that last match. And
yeah, he gonna end up winning because yeah.
backtracking, who you think? So you remember when you said that Silver gonna have a title match? Hey, you think they go?
And Money in the
Yeah, you
Bank.
think not? You think they gonna end up having another match? Seth and Cody, and Cody finally winning the world title.
See, that's the thing, man. I don't want it to be like
Me
that,
neither.
but looking at the star power that Raw got,
Ain't none.
they lacking star power. Yeah, they and don't nobody know where Drew at because
I
I
mean, on
mean,
vacation.
cause they saying so. Oh, he on vacation. You did say that. So when Drew come back, he definitely gonna be in a tighter
Hmm.
picture. I want to see Seth versus Drew,
Me too.
but as far as Cody, I
Hey,
don't know
cause
what's the
Cody still
story
got to
after
finish
this
the
kid will
story.
drop.
He got to finish the story.
Cody is still the guy to beat
No,
Roman
he ain't.
Reigns.
But come tell you
I'll
something, my
say
tribal
it.
chief ain't losing
I'll
him.
say it,
Nah.
Cody.
What's wrong with you? This man all the way on
The
Raw.
reason why I say that, man, I'm so ready to talk about SmackDown. We still
Hey,
on
we still
Raw.
on
All
Raw.
right.
Yeah. Hey, shut up. So Bronson Reed and Shinsuke Nakamura, they match they had. They joint was fresh.
I love that
Me too.
match.
They joint was fire.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Rhea lost because he been getting built
Hey
up,
fool.
but it was the right call because Shinsuke
Shinsuke.
is
I ain't
very
surprised. Cause
good.
Shinsuke Nakamura is
Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura. That man, bruh. That man too cold.
But what I will say with that match, it did show off
Bronson Reed,
Bronson
yep.
Reed
Yep.
moveset. Yeah,
That,
his moveset is pretty legit.
that's one of the things I like
So
about that
he
match.
didn't get him taking his L is not gonna bear his character. It's gonna make him
Um
better.
Judgment Day.
And I'd say he can potentially be the IC champion next year.
Okay. I was gonna say cause Gunther ain't letting that junk go no time. So I was just about to say Judgment Day versus
Man, if I had to pick some, I'm trying to get to the next one.
yeah,
Go
Judgment
ahead.
Day versus AJ Styles and Seth Rollins. I ain't like that match at all. It was boring.
Oh, the main
Yeah,
event.
it was boring.
What I did like about it, I like the Self and Rhea reenacting HBK Melina
Oh
fight.
yeah. See,
That was fun.
Seth need to chill out because he got Becky back there. See, I couldn't see nah. See, I would put my arms around. I would put my arms around Rhea. I was like, hey,
My man.
yeah. See, me and Big Don would have had a problem. Nah,
So my
I don't
thing
smoke with
is,
Big Don.
so after this, where does JD go from here?
Bruh,
After that match they had Monday. Well, I
I
know
don't know.
Priest, he got that open challenge, but I'm talking about as a faction.
Bruh,
I think this the perfect time to bring
JD,
in JD
yeah,
McDonough after
Money in the
after
Bank.
well, we all know Priest gonna lose.
Bruh, after Money in the Bank, bruh, that's when he should start. I mean, that's when he should join Judgment Day. JD Madonna after Money in the Bank.
All right, to wrap up Raw, I just want to do a quick forecast for the main event next Friday. We all know Priest gonna lose, but this just showcase Priest being a main eventer
Mm-hmm.
because the people, the producers and all that, they already see Priest as being a main eventer.
Yep.
So it should be a good match. It should be a good showcase of his moveset. But Self, he gonna obviously come off on top.
All right,
All
let's
right.
move on to SmackDown. Hey, so the
Ooh,
match,
now that's the real main
look,
event.
like the match that I hated the most out of the whole night yesterday was Theory and Pretty Deadly
What's the
versus
opener?
Brawling Brutes.
I already know the opener.
Bruh, I hated that match. Hey, I liked the way Theory won, but I hated the match.
Yeah, bro, Maria, she recorded. She was like, "This what you watch." When Pretty Deadly came out, she like, "This what you be waiting to watch." I be like, "Look, you gotta understand. That's how Shawn Michaels dressed back in the day.
Hey, don't bring
That's
HBK
how
into
they,
this. That's Shawn Michaels. He can do that. They don't look right doing that.
bruh. They. But think about it, bruh. They from the UK. That's how they dress in the
I
UK and
don't
shit.
like it, bro. I don't know nobody besides the people like me, you, and shit. That was about it. I don't know nobody else that watch because everybody who I talked to on wrestling about outside of me and you, they be like, man, I can't watch this shit. That shit too
Mm.
fake. Me and my sister be talking. She was like, everybody look like they got on costumes now. I don't like. I like, but when you watch wrestling when we were growing up with us, Kane and Undertaker had on costume. Nigga, mankind had a whole mask on with a sock on his hand. So that's a whole costume. But it,
So what folks don't understand is, bro, wrestling is real as hell because the folks get injured, bro. That's why it's called sports
yep,
entertainment. You gotta be entertained with how they present the moves and how they selling it and all this stuff.
mm-hmm.
It's like a
Yep,
movie. Especially when we get to talk about this main event, it's definitely like a
fucking
movie.
theater. Look,
So
look. At the end of the day, when it comes down to like how wrestling ain't fake. It's predetermined. So like that's what I
right.
always tell folks. It's predetermined. But they actually going out there doing the moves, taking them bumps, and can potentially mess
Yeah,
themselves
putting
up.
their life on the
Yeah,
line
like
and
and then
shit.
they don't like I
Yeah,
told my brother, they don't only wrestle on Mondays and Fridays. They do live shows throughout the week.
the whole week,
So
bro.
they wrestling every day, taking these bumps in their hard mat. That mat ain't no spring, it's hard. So it's like they
Hell
actually
yeah.
like you said, putting their life on the line. They can one wrong move, they can end up losing their life from there if they land the wrong way, anything like that.
Right,
So that's what I always tell
right.
folks. Hey, so on that note, the OC versus Hero, I ain't like that match either. It was boring.
Hey, I seen somebody said that's a 2K23 DLC matchup.
bro, bro, that match was boring as hell. Food, the OC just
Bruh,
boring.
Michael Cole can't stand Top Dollar, bro. Did you hear the rap he made,
Bro,
bruh?
I heard this shit. Hey, this shit actually
Like it
bumping.
didn't rap,
Bro, it was actually bumping,
bruh.
bro. Because he was so offbeat
So I just,
and so green that made it bumping.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So I just want to mention something for Hit Row, bruh. So Hit Row came as a face, and they had a heel turn,
Mm-hmm.
but their heel turn did
It was
nothing
garbage.
for them at all. Like the crowd don't respond to them. Don't nobody really like them like that. It's like after after Swerve left, bro, and went to AEW,
Uh-huh.
bro,
Yep. Split up.
they should have just gave up on
Just
him,
split
man.
up.
And just yeah, they should have just yeah.
So
But
the what's the name of that? What's his name?
Grayson Waller
Yeah,
effect,
Grayson Waller fit
Grayson Waller,
with Oscar. That
yeah.
whole segment was fresh. All the other different women
I
came
like
out. Who all came out? Lacey Evans, Zelina Vega. Ooh. Who else? Who else came out?
it was EO Bailey
How I be forgetting about
and
Bailey? That's Vader. Damn.
I don't know how you be forgetting about them shit
Bruh.
though,
That
because
got
they ain't getting booked
that's all
right.
what it is. I
That's
be
all it
forgetting all
is.
about Bailey, man. Damn, I'm sorry. All right, bruh.
But to minus them, I like the way how management is treating Grayson Waller. Like at his own show, they're showcasing his mic skills because he definitely got the ring skills. You ain't seen NXT, but I have, so he got the ring
Was
skills.
he on NXT 2.0
And
or
his
White and Gold?
both started off 2.0 though, but his mic skills, they already see him being like one of the top heels already. He ain't even had a match
I
yet,
ain't like the way he
so
said
that's
Bianca. And he
pretty
was like
good.
Bianca.
Bianca, yeah, that's how they talk. You know, he from Australia. He Austrian. It's an Aussie,
I take it back.
Australian. Yeah, that's why he talk like that. Ain't Wade Barrett too? Well, he from the UK.
Wayne Bear from the UK.
From the UK though.
Yeah, he did that
Yeah,
bare
so
knuckle
they
boxing
they
over
they
there.
got
He was jacking with motherfuckers.
yeah. He say Bianca too.
Uh,
So it's just how they
I
talk.
don't like it,
Man, Oscar on the mic, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cringe, bro.
bruh. They gotta let Oscar be on the mic when she's speaking Japanese only with EO. That's when it's fresh.
Yeah, that's
See, but when
yeah. But
Oscar
other
be by
than that,
herself
it's
and be
like
speaking Japanese and all that type of stuff, I don't be knowing what she be saying.
it's like
I be seeing her like,
see, but when EO do it, she got a little sex appeal to it because she talk a little,
hey man, Oscar do too.
feminine
Fuck.
to it. She ain't. Nah, man. She sound goofy,
Hey,
bro.
man.
Like, like, man, don't nobody want to hear this shit. Even when Shinsuke get on the mic, they all mix in a little English in
Oh
there,
shit.
but I like when Shinsuke he talks slower.
I ain't gonna
He
beat your
try to
ass.
get
Yeah,
you
he
to
gonna let you know he gonna
understand.
beat your ass. Fuck. But
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
don't
about with
put them.
EO though. I know exactly what you mean with EO when she be talking.
She talk a little softer,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Got a little sex appeal with Oscar. She
Especially the
more
way she was
conventional.
saying Baka. I was like, ooh, I know what that mean. I know what Baka mean. That match between Zelina Vega and Lacey
But
Evans,
I
I
did
ain't like it.
like too that match. Oh, so this what I gotta say about that match. Lacey did look strong because she pretty much dominated the whole match. She just got killed with a cold
Bruh.
red. So
Bruh, she did all that fighting for
like,
nothing. She did all that fighting.
what does Lacey need, bruh? Like, what is it that she needs? She been
Bruh.
repackaged about what three
Bruh.
times now?
Lacey Evans need to go back to how she was when she first came to WWE. I don't know if you were watching then, but she was paired up with Ric Flair on Monday Night Raw before she got pregnant. Before she got
I
pregnant,
ain't see it.
she was getting pushed real. Like she was in a main event. Like she was like on Monday Night Raw almost the whole night. Like they were constantly showing her all the time. And I used to like this shit.
So
But she got pregnant
maybe she
and
and
all
that
this.
fucked up her
Uh huh.
momentum. Yeah, that wrestling shit tough, man, because you still got life to live and you want to do and shit. But when you come back to work, it ain't the same, bro. All your
Bruh, you gotta
momentum
already be
gone.
over.
Somebody else got the light. You know what I'm saying? So that wrestling like,
Bro, you gotta
oh,
already be over. See,
so
look at
if
Becky
you,
Lynch. Becky Lynch, she was the man already when she ended up getting pregnant. So when she left and came back, she was still Becky Lynch. So she was already over.
yeah,
Uh
she was already over.
Lacey
Yeah, there
Evans,
you
she
go.
won. She was on her way to being over and stuff like this stuff with Ric Flair, and she was beefing with Charlotte Flair. Ooh, she was beefing with Charlotte Flair, and bro, that her whole momentum just got messed up. Man, I miss Charlotte, bro. Where she at, man? Damn, bro. She dropped that title.
That
Who
weird.
beat her ass for the title?
Rhea, bro,
Oh
WrestleMania,
yeah,
duh.
mommy
What the
beat her, bro. Rhea beat her,
fuck?
and Charlotte like, you know what? Since I ain't champion no more, I don't even need to be here no more. I'm like, damn, like she ain't been here since WrestleMania.
Yeah, cause she at the point of her career where she just wanna, she married and shit now. She wanna live
I
that
don't
life.
care.
I mean, it's good. She did everything it is to
Man, she a
do.
13
So
time women
she
champion.
at the point she at the point of her career that she needs to put over talent, which she did with Rhea. And now Rhea is on this dominant. I'm gonna tell you how dominant Rhea is, bro. Rhea had a great first title defense against Selena Vega. Like
Mm-hmm.
she squashed her. It was a straight up
Yep.
match. Rhea's so damn good. She's squashing Natalia on a PLE, bro. Natalia been in this thing since I was a
For
little boy.
15 years,
So she got zero respect, bro.
bruh.
Like,
Natalia got the most wins out of any female wrestler in WWE history, and still got squashed,
and got squashed on in Saudi Arabia on a PLE, bro. So that just goes to show you how much they believe in Rhea.
bruh.
And she gonna hold it. She definitely gonna hold it till WrestleMania. And still gonna probably have it at WrestleMania. The person I could see a Rhea going against at WrestleMania, I don't know
Me
right now
neither. So
because
I super don't know.
I don't know how. I don't even know how to roll unless it's Becky.
But you gotta think
She
about it.
maybe
WrestleMania is
not.
next year. Like it's so much that can happen between now and
Yeah.
then, bruh. You know, ain't no
So
telling who gonna be on
I put it like
SmackDown.
this: SummerSlam. I don't know who she'll go with against on SummerSlam because right now, Rhea, she just they need
Probably
to do the
EO.
title change. That's what I'm waiting on. Nah, I think the EO on SmackDown. Io and Oscar gonna be a
Bruh,
match. I
Rhea
just
on
don't know
SmackDown.
who
She the
PLE.
SmackDown Women's Champion, ain't it?
No, Rhea on Raw, bro. She the SmackDown Women's Champion, but she on Raw.
What
That's
type
what
of
I'm saying. They
sense?
need to do this title switch. They ain't did the title switch yet, bro. I don't know what they was waiting for Bianca to drop it, but she dropped it. So it's time to go and do the title switch.
Uh, I ain't even mad about
I
this,
mean,
but you know
that's
what made me mad for?
or not to cut you off, or they might just reveal some new
Nah,
titles. We already, I don't want to jump the gun, but we got two new titles in the same month. So hey, why not
nah, bro,
promote
that's
it?
all we
So
need. Cause nah. So LA Knight beat Montez
but
Ford, bro.
this, yeah, LA Night. Yeah, the second favorite thing I want to talk about from having last night. Biggest W of this man WWE career. He finally got a W. Let me talk to you.
Man, that shit made
Bruh,
me mad at
him
hell,
and
bro.
Tez, don't be mad because him and Tez cook. I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't be mad. The roll-up pin protects Tez as a singles competitor because it shows that LA got to be a real good heel to win.
Yeah, but
He got to do heel
bro,
shit to
just
win.
just just think about if Montez Ford and LA Knight was in the Money in the Bank match.
Think
That
about
jump
it
would have
though.
been 2-5.
Think about it. Think about this though. It ain't over yet because they always do like a last chance match, like the week before or
Oh
2 weeks before Money in the
yeah.
Bank. So Tez, he might still get in there.
I ain't even think about that.
You, they just had to do this match last night for story because they already got like a little rivalry brewing, like a little mini rivalry,
Yeah.
whatever you want to
But
put it.
I'm glad LA won that jump to be in the Money in the Bank because if he ended, bruh,
Finally,
If LA
bro.
Knight win the Money in the Bank, you can have that title case for you had a suitcase for a whole year. He ain't cashing in on the Tribal Chief. I can let you know that now. Whoever the World Heavyweight Champion is, that's what he cashing in on.
See, that's the thing with me and LA. I want him to win from a fan standpoint, but I feel like he got to get a mid card title first before he can get the
Bro,
main
Brock
title.
Lesnar came
That's just
in. Brock
how I
Lesnar ain't
see.
never had a mid card title his whole career. Not the tag team title, Intercontinental, none of
This Brock Lesnar.
that.
Come on now. No, Brock Lesnar is a one of one talent. Ain't ain't nobody like Brock Lesnar. Ain't gonna be nobody like Brock Lesnar when he get done. That nigga, he just, bruh. You remember when I told you about the interview I saw with him,
Yeah,
right? The main, he did collegiate wrestling and stuff like that,
yeah.
right? Like the stuff they
In
do,
college.
with the little
Yeah.
head, ugly ass headgear and shit. That man didn't know nothing about no WWE until he watched it one day in college and said, "Yeah, I can do that."
And that might call
And he
it,
came and
bro,
did
bro.
that shit.
That
That's why I'm like, bruh, this man,
what made Brock Lesnar extra
this
cold.
man.
Man,
So yeah, man. But I ain't gonna pick no Money in the Bank
me
winner
neither.
yet
It's
for
too
the
early.
women or the men yet until they show who all
Yep.
in it. But the fan in me want LA Knight to win. But the business side of it in me is
It
like,
don't make sense.
nah, yeah, cause he ain't had he ain't really had no W's like that, and he ain't had no mid card title. Hell, he ain't even competed for a mid card title
Yeah.
yet. So
So, hey,
main
hey man,
event,
hey man.
hey man,
Roman Reigns celebrated their 1,000 days of champion, bro. Bro, Triple
bruh.
H came out. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Triple H came out and debuted the new man.
Every time they hit
Bro,
though, I'll be like, oh, okay, Triple H finna cook. He got something to say.
he
All right.
debuted the new WWE title. What is that? The WWE Universal title, or is it just the WWE title?
It's it's undisputed.
Oh, that's
It's the
the undisputed
it's the
WWE title.
yeah, it's undisputed.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
make
yeah.
Roman Reigns even more.
Basically, they just fused his two belts and made that whole gold as fuck.
Bro,
That was so
bro, that
gold,
should have
bro.
been the World Heavyweight title. No, it shouldn't, because this is for the Tribal Chief. I had to realize what I was saying. Look, Triple H came out, debuted the new undisputed WWE title, gave it to Roman Reigns.
That junk so much
That
gold.
jump,
It's so shiny,
he
bro.
looked perfect with that jump. That's a perfect title for everybody Tribal Chief. I'm so happy he got, bro. He don't need the two belts no more. He don't even need it. He need that one
Nah, he
big
don't
gold
need it.
belt.
Cause that gold,
See,
bro.
that's the real
That
big
junk
gold
so
belt. What
gold,
Seth
bro.
got, that ain't the big gold belt. What Roman got,
Ah,
that's the
shit.
big gold belt for real, for real. Cause that just ain't no but pure
Bro,
gold, bro. You saw how that junk
did
was
you see the
shining,
light
bro.
hit that
Bro,
motherfucker?
bro,
That's
know
what
what
I
I'm
was about to
saying,
say. The light hit
man.
that
That whole
motherfucker. I'm
glistening like a
like,
that
damn.
junk fitted for a Tribal Chief, bro. That's who it's for. But then
Man, they built looks so damn
I got
good.
lied to.
Now we gotta get to that.
I got lied to
What's up?
because they said that them Uso weren't supposed to be there. They said they weren't supposed to be there,
Yeah,
but
come on now. You knew they was
no,
gonna
I didn't.
show
I
up,
didn't know
man.
that. Theater, stop trying to ruin my experience. So when they showed up, man, look, they showed up. The part that baked me the most. Jimmy was saying all that cold shit. Roman was like his facial expression. See, Roman real good at selling his facial expressions too, bro. Because like when Jimmy
Yeah,
was saying all this stuff,
yeah.
he was like, bro, we brothers. You ain't me acting like a brother. You are a brother too. Like saying all this type of stuff. And he told Solo, he like, hey, you my brother. I'm gonna always be there for you. I'm always protect you. I'm like, see, this that bullshit. I don't want to hear that. And then,
Man, all four of them folks is good
bruh,
actors,
yes,
bro. You got Jay in the corner looking like a pit
bruh,
bull.
yes,
You got Jimmy trying to get niggas to do the
bruh,
waterworks.
yes.
You got Solo. He just posted.
Solo
He
a fucking
like, hey,
statue.
you know what I'm saying? He said, I'm only gonna speak when it's spoken to. And then you got Tribal Chief. That man ready for Hollywood,
Man,
bro.
he's super ready for it.
That
When Roman Reigns gave that man that
man too
when Roman
ready.
Reigns gave Solo the mic to tell him who you with, that man said, I acknowledge my travel chief. I was just this house. I was like, hell yeah, see, I told you he acknowledged travel chief. But when he said, but those they my brothers,
But they my
I was like,
brothers.
this man so fucking stupid, bro. Why would he do that?
I was like, I'm like, yo, so it's gonna be 3 versus 1.
And when
I'm
Roman was
like,
just sitting there looking, he was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, man. Then Jimmy was like, "Bruh, we gonna run this together, like family, like brother. We gonna run together." And Roman gave that man a hug.
yeah, we gonna do it with respect. Man, Roman started crying like he in hell in the cell back in the day and
Man,
shit.
fucking cinema.
That man gave that man a hug. That man like, yeah, bro, you my brother. Yeah, love you. That man got on the mic. I ain't got no friends.
Bruh, yeah, fucking theater. And Solo fucking hit the Samoan spike on Jimmy. I was like, this is, bruh. I was at this house
I'm gonna tell you
exploding,
what
bruh.
made this so cold. I like how Solo grabbed his shoulder first before
He
spiking
like,
his
hey,
ass.
boy.
Like, hey, turn around.
He like, hey, feel it. Fuck.
But then Jay over there looking like, damn, what to do?
Ain't nothing to do.
He got
Bruh. My favorite part is when Roman was walking up the ramp and the cameraman was close in on his face, and you hear Paul Heyman, he was like, what about Jay?
we're gonna do it. What about Jay? Oh, Jay, he gonna do what he always do. He gonna
He
come
gonna
home.
fall in line.
I'm
I'm
like,
like, oh
damn,
my fucking goodness. Perfect.
he gonna fall in
Bruh.
line. Yeah, that's what he said. He gonna fall in
Bruh.
line.
That's so
Damn.
fucking cold. So all that little bullshit that Jimmy did at Night of Champions, that shit don't even mean shit. Yeah, you kick the tribal chief in the face, but you finna get your ass beat now. You don't got no
That
tribal chief no
man
more.
literally got that man got ex-con, bro.
Bro, that
Excommunicate.
man got exiled from the island of relevancy. Perfect. I love this shit, bro. Fucking theater.
Not not a story is what Jay gonna do.
Look,
So,
bro.
which I already
He
know what
finna
he
try to
gonna
get his
do.
brothers to be on his
He
side. Tribal chief ain't gonna be hearing none of this shit. He gonna get his ass beat tonight at Money in the Bank in the store. That was gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what Paul Heyman be saying. That's not a prediction. That's a fucking spoiler.
that's a spoiler. Yeah.
Man,
Man, he gonna I think this was going on in my head. Jimmy and Jay, they're gonna stick to each other, of course. It's gonna be Roman and Solo at SummerSlam.
bro.
They're gonna be a tag team
Whenever
match.
Solo get tired of Roman shit, it's gonna be that when that shit gonna start getting fresh.
Yeah, cause look, man, with the bloodline story, bro, we thought we was gonna get the end,
Man,
bro.
I know I did.
I don't even think we at the climax, bro. Like this story, bro. It's too much,
Bro,
bro. It's real.
this storyline gonna go down as one of the best storylines ever in the history of wrestling. One of the best.
Yeah, yeah. Cause I can't even. I tried last night to think of a story that was on this level, bro.
Bro,
Ain't no story on
from
this level, bro.
2020
It's yeah.
to today, 2023. That's how long this story been going on. From when he came back
Bro,
in
this shit.
2020 to when Jimmy came back from
Yeah.
being hurt, to him falling in line, to him accepting Sammy, to Sammy betraying him, and then now this stuff with Jimmy. Bro, this the best story in wrestling.
Ever.
Man,
Yeah. That story.
though I be telling for all like, bro, you don't watch wrestling because you're a moron. Cause like this stuff be like this bloodline storyline is better than half the stuff that's on TV.
It really is, bro. Yeah, I swear it is.
I'm like, bro,
This shit moving love, bro.
why you think I be saying
Like for
fucking
real.
theater, fucking cinema? Because that's what it is, bro. Bro,
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
everybody involved in the bloodline storyline been elevated to a whole nother level, bro. Everybody.
I went from not standing these niggas to having no choice to having to acknowledge the
Oh
tribal chief.
my
I'm like,
fucking
damn, bro,
goodness.
I got no choice. This man did everything. This man got a gold belt now, bro.
That
Like,
solidified everything. When you get a gold belt, bro, that glisten like that, bro, you know you on top, bro. You that nigga, bro.
that junk got custom made for him. Like they did the
Bro,
custom
he already
made
had his side
World
plates and
Heavyweight
everything.
Championship. That's right.
That man had his side plates and everything already when Triple H gave it to him. Perfect. I ain't. No, I be saying, bro. No, I be saying the tribal chief, bro. No, I be saying what I be saying, bro.
Right. I ain't even think about that until you said so. The whole show was, bro. That junk was made for that man. That
Bro,
shit crazy.
yes,
Like the
bro.
World Heavyweight Championship, that junk was just made for whoever can win
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
motherfucker.
But the real
This
title,
belt we saw
the
last night.
undisputed title is for Roman. They were like, hey, you kept this whole 1,000 days? All right, we got you. Oh.
I can't even hate on this shit.
The best part about this
I can't
whole
even hate
thing,
on this shit.
Going back to last year at Survivor Series, I told you, I was
Hmm.
like, bro, you need to acknowledge your tribal chief. You like, man, this man keep his titles at WrestleMania. I don't got no choice but to acknowledge it. Fast forward
I ain't,
to WrestleMania. Nah, fast forward to the Royal Rumble. And then fast forward to WrestleMania. At your house watching the main event. You ain't have no choice
hmm
but to acknowledge your tribal chief. And that was the whole
I ain't had
they
no
were made
clue,
it even more better. Because what made that match so far, I thought Cody was for the win. Plenty of times. I was too scared.
bruh. That man hit like two crossroads in a row. He's finna hit a third one. I'm like, golly, this is
Yeah, it's
over
over with. I swear I ain't want to hear no turn me up Cody. I ain't want to hear none of that shit. I swear I didn't.
with.
But instead, you and that baby acknowledge the tribal chief. That would make it so far, man. So yeah, man. Gonna talk about uh your health bit.
Alright. Well, listeners, we have a special segment that I do on when I get here, even though this is my first time getting here, but whenever I do return, I have my own special segment that I like to do, and I call it Health Bit. And the reason being because as we get older, me and Corey, we pretty much 30. Well, he 30, I'm 28, but
Damn.
we pretty much down 30s. Yeah, put it out there. And as we get older, we realize we can't eat the same foods that we used to 5, 10 years ago
Yep.
because we're getting older. So with this health bit that I'm telling y'all today, I'm not gonna go too much in detail with it, but when I come back, I will touch on different subjects. But for today, I'm just gonna tell y'all how I became vegan. So I recently became vegan in April, so that's 2 months. So with that, if you don't know what a vegan is, it's basically you don't eat no meat and you don't eat no dairy, no animal products, no products that contain dairy like milk, cheese, but they come from a cow. But you still can drink almond milk. You still can have cheese that come from like almond milk or whatever source that's not dairy. So on this journey that I've been going on for being vegan, I drink water mostly. Like recently, I got into like honey ginger drinks, honey hibiscus, ginger turmeric, and it's all organic juices. Yesterday, I had I can't even pronounce it. I think it's called tamarind. But all these different juices I be drinking, they have super health benefits. Like you can Google them. I ain't gonna tell them all. Take about the time. But like ginger, hibiscus, ginger, turmeric, that's all good for like your skin, your blood, your organs, all that stuff. So while on this journey, I lost 24 pounds so much so far, and that's without no exercise. 'Cause I've been lazy. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes from working third shift and watching over my 3 kids, I ain't just really put my focus time on exercise. But I put all my focus on diet. Since I've been dieting, I lost 24 pounds. So I plan on starting. Well, I actually started Thursdays because I said once June get here, I'm gonna start back weight training. I started back that 2 days ago. So as far as me eating, I ate once, no more than twice a day. So I work third shift basically. So I'll tell you how my eating schedule. So in the morning, I eat around 11. I feed my girls, then I feed myself. So I eat around 11. And then the second time I eat, and I didn't eat breakfast every morning. Sometimes I skip breakfast just 'cause. But the mornings I did eat breakfast, it'd be around 11 a.m. And I always eat every evening on my lunch break. So between 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., that's what I eat. And what I eat for the morning, I ate whole grain plant-based pancakes. Now, brand that I eat is called Kodiak. You can get it at Target, Kroger, or Walmart, wherever. But excuse me, it's called Kodiak, and it has a little bit on there. Very good protein, very good whole grain. All I did was put some in a bowl, and I mixed it with this plant-based milk. It's pea protein. It's pea. It's called Ripple. That's good. That's the highest. protein milk you can get that's not dairy. So it has pretty much the same amount of protein as your whole milk, which is 8 grams, which is one thing is good for my people who looking to get their protein intake up. So for like my evenings, like on my lunch breaks, what I typically eat, I would eat this brand. It's called Sweet Earth, and they have this bowl called Curry Tiger, and it's basically like broccoli, got the curry sauce, you get your brown rice, your quinoa, your sweet potatoes. Very delicious, very delicious. It's 9 grams of fiber and it's 18 grams of protein. So that's about a good quarter of your daily fiber and daily protein needed is right there in that meal. As far as my snacks, what I would snack on throughout the days or throughout the weeks or whatever, is I had some vegan chips. They call hippies. Like a hippie, but it's spelled with peas at the end, like you eating green peas, stuff like that. Reason why it's called hippies because the chips are made out of chickpeas, and it tastes like and it's puff. It's like Cheeto puffs, but it's without all the gunk, like the artificial stuff. It's basically just made out of chickpeas, and it's very tasty to me at least. And I still love my ice cream, but I found some non-dairy ice cream. It's called Magnum chocolate balls. They got some with almonds in it, and they got some that's just regular vanilla. I absolutely love it. Like, don't mess up my stomach. I don't get bloated, gas, none of this stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I love, going vegan.
Uh,
So that's basically my work week. What I eat. On the weekends, I eat like Chipotle. Chipotle has a vegan burrito. It's made of sofritas. That's what it's called. And I can go to this other place. It's called Bala Bistro. It's in Whitehaven off Elvis. It's this African restaurant. Corey, you know what it's at?
nope. I don't even know what you're talking about.
So Bala Bistros is in Whitehaven. It's off Elvis. Right before you get to if you're in Memphis, you'll know what these street names. Elvis Presley, and before you get to Shelby Drive. It's right next to a KFC, and it's right before you get to that Kroger, that Cricket that's right there. It's called
And
Bala
right
Bistro.
before their shopping center, where their Kroger, I mean, where their Creed and stuff is, and that little plaza.
Mm-hmm. It's literally right next to that KFC on
Okay.
Elvis. Can't miss it. What I get from there is called a vegan quesadilla. The vegan quesadilla is made out of vegan Italian sausage. I used to love Italian sausage so much in the world. Like before I stopped eating pork, because I ain't been eating pork for like the past 6 years. But before then, man, I used to love Italian sausage. So I'm glad I found a place that sell vegan Italian sausage.
So what's in there? What's in the
And
vegan
they
Italian sausage?
what's in it is it's your chickpeas, it's your lentils, it's your legumes. It's basically beans in a way.
Uh,
Chickpeas is pretty much like your highest protein content when you're getting lentils and stuff like that. So the thing is, it tastes like regular Italian sausage. It's because how they season it. Because if you see, because anybody know Italian sausage got a distinct seasoning to
mm-hmm.
it. That's one of the main reasons I love going vegan and eating vegan alternative because it still tastes the same because they use the same seasoning. It's just not no meat product.
Man,
It's not based in animal
I don't
or
really,
pork or nothing like that. It's based in
I don't really too
plants.
much like Italian sausage. So
I used to
I
love the
don't really
shit.
too much care for it.
But what else
But
in the
I
quesadilla?
need to hit up that
You
place
got
that you talking about.
sauteed
That's over there
onions and
by
peppers, and it
that's off
comes with
Elvis
vegan
Presley
Gouda
and
cheese. Now, vegan Gouda
and
cheese is
I forgot.
basically
I know where it's at, but do I need to go? But yeah, I'm actually glad that he started talking about this because my diet been so man, I've been eating like shit lately, and I was just telling my sister and my cousin when we be on the phone that I need to uh start eating better. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really just eat like fried food a lot, but when I do eat, it be like stuff that's not nutritious, like that's bullshit. And I just I just need to start. I just need to start back eating healthier, like eating healthier options, because I always feel like to to me healthy food nasty, but it always and I hate eating nasty food because I just love good food. And if I'm eating something nasty, I'm not gonna want to eat that shit. But it's always a catch on the two. If you eat bullshit, like if you eat bullshit, you ain't gonna be healthy. If you eat the healthy food, it's gonna be nasty, but you're gonna be healthy. And there's always folks that be like, uh, it's how you cook the healthy food that matter. And I be like, shit, I don't know, cause I don't really too much like it like that. It all depends. It all depends. So what I'm gonna do, I told myself, like me personally, I don't ever see myself being a full vegan because I like chicken entirely too much. I love this shit. Like I can see myself being a pescatarian before being a vegan because I still love fish and I super love chicken. I can eat that literally every single day. Um, but as far as like as far as me being man a full fledged vegan, I don't see how I can do that because I can't do that shit. I ain't even sitting here a lot of myself because I can't take it. Like right now, I want me some. Like right now I got a whole chicken ready to be cooked, and tonight that's when I'm gonna put it in the oven to cook. Cook a whole chicken. I'm gonna put it in the oven, bake it, and eat that shit. So like I don't know. I can't see myself being a vegan. Like I tried it though. Like Jay he had came over to my house and he had some vegan Mr. Beast chocolate chip cookies. I ate, bro. If he would have never told me that cookie was vegan, I would have never even known. I would have never known. And cause it tastes just like a regular cookie. It like you would never been able to tell that there was a vegan chocolate chip cookie. Now I don't know what it was made out of. I don't know what it was made out of, but it was good. So I just I like what I like, and it'd be hard to it'd be hard to stop eating that good shit. So uh Jay he's still here, just he has some technical issues. I'm waiting on him to rejoin. But every time he get on the show, I'm gonna make a segment for him for the J Health bit, and and I'm gonna have it set up to where he have his own segment and everything. Um, I'm really hungry here. Let's see. I'm finna send him another link so we can go on to close this show out. All right, let's see. There we go. Send him another link so we can go on to close this show out. There's some stuff that happened. He'll be able to tell us what happened when he rejoined. But so far out of all three of my episodes, this is one of my favorite episodes I recorded. I got to get more guests on here. Um, there's gonna be a lot of people that's reoccurring guests, like Jay. He was a guest today. He'll be reoccurring. Like I said at the beginning of the show, he the producer. He helped me produce this podcast every week. Um, Another reoccurring guest gonna be my one of my brothers, dearest, my partner, Chris. Like it's a lot of folks gonna be on the show uh, throughout the years and time period. So this him joining now. Uh, let's see. He should be back. He should be back once he get his sound under control. But so far this is one of my favorite episodes I recorded. I like having conversations like this and being involved with stuff that I love to do. Cause like I say all the time, I've been wanting to do it for so damn long. But to have to have my friends to have my friends along with me while I'm doing this, that will make it even more better. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with Jay. He here, but for some reason I can't hear him. He he muted for some reason. But I mean the like 9 out of 10. I think he was through with his bit. I don't know. But that's what's happened when you record stuff live, like especially dealing with technology and internet. You always have problems. Sometimes it don't be 100%. Um. Oh shit. There we go. Let me share my screen. How do I share my screen? Here we go. He just said it's one of my favorite episodes. So I'm really glad I was able to do this. Who I really want to get on the episode is my teacher, man who taught me a lot of stuff over these. I met him January of 2017, but his schedule's so crazy. But his schedule's so crazy, and it be it be it be hard to catch him. It'd be hard to catch him when he not busy. That's another reason why he haven't been teaching. And let me see. Oh, this man calling me now, bro. What happened, bro?
I don't know what happened.
What happened, bro?
Bro, you see my shit? It say mute mic. Now I say unmute. You still can't hear me?
Hell no, that my shit broke.
Man, set up a new one. I don't know what happened.
If I set up a new one, it's going to end the current session, and we have to do everything over.
Oh hell no. Bro, I don't know, bro. I swear this shit is not saying it's muted. So let me put it back on my earphone. Oh, no, cause my earphones ain't dead. Cause if it were dead, it wouldn't pop up. That's weird as hell. And you still can't hear me.
Hell no, not in the session. But shit, what you really do? Cause I just can close the show out. That's what I was about to do anyway.
I mean, you can honestly, yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, this man had technical difficulties, but um, I always end the show on the final thought. Um, throughout the week I be sitting down thinking about certain things. And lately I noticed it's a lot of people my age, older, younger. It don't matter it could like it don't matter what age have been going through it, bro. Like it's always been tough times, but it seems like ever since the pandemic, it's been worse. It's like people dealing with depression, and it seems like no matter how hard they be working, it's like it's no way out. And it's like if it ain't one thing, it's something else. It's like it's always something else. And these past couple of days, I had conversations with women trying to conceive kids in their 30s can't have babies, like with no luck. In their 30s, early 30s at that, late 20s, trying to have kids and can't even have a baby. I had conversations with dudes trying to find a job but no luck. Um, and like I said a couple moments ago, depression, like people suffering with depression. Um, I'm not a licensed therapist or I ain't a doctor, but I feel like when it's too much for you to handle, like and you feel like you can't take it, at least talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like get it off your chest. Sometimes it works, sometimes it may not work, but at least talk to somebody. Um, I know we can get in the moods where we want to talk to people or we don't want to be bothered with nobody because of what we going through. But don't shut out the people trying to check on you and trying to check on your well being and stuff like that. Don't do that because on the outside we don't know that you're dealing with what you're dealing with. All we know is we just trying to call and check on you and all that type of stuff. So when you feeling some type of way, even if you don't want to talk, be like, look, I'm going through something. I really don't feel like talking right now. And if we be like, what's going on? When you all right? I'm like, nah, but I'm gonna talk to you when I'm in a better headspace. That's better than not answering the phone. That's better than not talking to nobody. Because we may feel like that something bad may happen. You know what I'm saying? This ain't toward nobody in particular, but I'm just saying like these conversations I had over these last couple of days made me sit there and think about that. And with how stuff feels today, with today's world, anything can happen. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. You ain't guaranteed your next breath. You ain't guaranteed to make it to your next birthday. So with the people that you hold in your circle, the people that you love and that you care about, love on them and keep them. Because some people that got family, just because you related to somebody by blood don't make you family. So there's some people that's got relatives that ain't even family. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have real friends. It's hard to have real family nowadays. Everybody out to get something from somebody. Everybody out to use somebody for some shit. So like when you find a relationship with somebody, hold on to it. So with that in mind, take care of yourself. And I appreciate y'all for listening to this episode. Peace.